Magandang Lunes sa inyong lahat. 4 days na lang, Biyernes na. At 67 days na lang, Merry Christmas na. Sana naman po ay maging merry ang Pasko natin sa gitna ng ating nararanasang pandemya. Ngayon ay October 19, 2020. Welcome po sa monthly edition ng The Stock Market Today. Ako po si Benji Chidoro, nag-aanyaya na samahan ninyo ako at sabay nating tignan ang pinaka-latest na balita tungkol sa epekto ng pagpapanumbalik ng oil exploration sa West Philippine Sea at ang resulta ng trading sa PSE. Lahat ng yan dito lamang sa October 19, 2020 TGIM edition ng The Stock Market Today. Bago pong lahat, basahin po muna natin ang ating mga reminders. At habang binabasa po natin ito, kung first time niyo po dito sa aking channel, ay nag-start po ako magbigay ng daily stock market reports noong August. Inaanyayahan ko po kayong mag-subscribe sa aking channel para palagi po tayong updated sa mga balita at impormasyon tungkol sa stock market at ang mga active na stocks sa merkado. Ako po ay isang retired employee ng isa sa pinakamalaking bangko sa Pilipinas. Naging OFW din po ako nung ma-assign po ako sa aming branch sa Hong Kong bilang head ng compliance. At mga 8 months din po akong namalagi sa ibang bansa. At pagkatapos mo naman ay na-assign po ako sa biyaya ng Diyos na maging Chief Compliance Officer ng isang subsidiary ng bangko. And since early 2000 ay nag-start po akong mag-invest regularly sa UITFs at pagkatapos ay sa stocks. Maraming salamat po at dito muna tayo sa ating mga balita. Ang una nating balita ay tungkol sa West Philippine Sea mula sa Philippine Star. Local foreign firms eager to explore West Philippine Sea. Ang mga kumpanya ni MVP, PXP Energy, and Dennis Ui's Udena Group are eager to explore for oil and gas in the West Philippine Sea following the lifting of the moratorium on drilling activities in the disputed area, according to Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi. Mamaya po tignan po natin ang PXP at saka ang PNX, yung kumpanya ni Mr. Dennis Uy. Ang pangalawa nating balita ay tungkol sa ATM mula sa Inquirer.net. ATM to supply crushed trucks to railway project. Holding company ATM Holdings has bagged a new deal to supply rock aggregates for the first phase of North-South commuter railway project in line with its projected transition to an infrastructure play. ATM had been transforming itself into a construction-driven, supply-driven enterprise that will produce the rock aggregates and precast concrete required by big-ticket infrastructure builders. So, ang project po nila ay yung North-South Commuter Railway Project. They are also supplying the project of the joint venture of DM Consumi and Japan's Taisei Corp, or the Tutuban Malolo segment. ATN has a rock extraction facility in a 254-hectare privately owned property in Rodriguez, Rizal, featuring a state-of-the-art rock crushing plant with a capacity of 500 tons per hour. So yan po yung ating news for the day. Let's take a look at what happened to the PSEI. Later, we will also be taking a look at ATN. ATN kasi is a listed company in the PSE. The PSEI ended in the green, breaking the 6,000 level at 6019.26, in spite of foreign buying of 614 million.46. And the resistance is at 6,000 at the 6,007 level, but apparently it is within the resistance level already. Let's take a look at the summary. Kung titignan po natin ang summary, 125 companies advanced, 76 declined while 46 remained unchanged. Total volume was 2.48 billion, valued at 5.44 billion. There was net foreign selling at 600 14.46 million. On the sectoral indices, all sectors registered in the green, led by mining at 4.3% and followed by the holding companies at 3.03%. The financials and mining had net foreign buying at 23.76 million and 18.08 million respectively. Okay, so let's now review the most active stocks. We will be reviewing today GTCAP, DITO, JFC, APX, SMPH, BDO, PNX, PXP, ATN, MAC, and C. So let's review the first stock, GTCAP. At number 1 si GTCAP ngayon. Oh, GTCAP had a solid green engulfing candlestick. So it opened at 390 and closed at 409 or 21.6 points, 5.58% higher than the previous close. So before, GTCAP was moving on a downwards trend, but it appeared to have bounced and recovered, and right now it is at resistance. The 409 is the resistance level. And if it continues to move upwards because there is volume today, then the next resistance will be at 422 or 423. It may test that price level. Let's take a look at the next stock, DITO. DITO continued to move sideways, although it is a green candlestick today. It gained 2.3 points or 2.3% or 0.14 points. Right now, I see the support at the 5.84 area, while I see the resistance at the 6.85 area. And I expect DITO to move sideways if there is no catalyst. And another active stock, we have JFC. Wow, JFC, look at that. JFC had a breakout. So right now, it gained 5.17 points, or 5.17% or 7.6 points. It is within the support area at 145. No, the support area is 145. And if it continues its upward movement, then the next resistance I see is at 154.60. Lakas ng Jollibee. In the previous days, I have been providing news on Jollibee. They're opening stores in Europe, in the Vatican, near the Vatican, in Rome, and some other parts of Europe. So they are very aggressive in terms of their opening new stores abroad. So next, let's take a look at APX. APX had a red candlestick today, but it opened higher at 220 and it closed at 202. And it had a huge gap here, which has to be filled anytime soon or sometime soon. The resistance I see at 2.31, while the support, the nearest one, is at 1.75. Ang layo na kasi ng next level niya. The historical resistance is already here, 2017 pa, while the nearest support is here, 1.75. So I just expect APX, well, since this is a red candlestick based on the technicals, I expect the stock to move downwards because of the bearish sentiment. And it will just follow the price of gold. Okay, let's take a look at SMPH. Sana good news itong SMPH. Good news nga. The stock increased by 3.12. And the volume is not much, but the price movement was quite significant. So the next level of resistance, it may test the 31.93 level, while the nearest support is at 30.34. Now, without volume, it may have profit taking in the following days. There was net foreign buying today at 62.13. Okay, let's take a look at BDO. Okay, BDO still continues to move sideways, but the stock ended higher than the previous day, 1.5 points higher. And I drew a box here. The nearest resistance is at the 90 peso level, 90.90, 90.20, while the nearest resistance is at the 86.9 to 87 level. So it continues to move sideways, and I expect the stock to move that way, although there was net foreign buying today. Okay, let's take a look at PXP. PNX. Ito yung kumpanya ni Mr. Dennis Uy. Nag-breakout siya today after consolidating for so long because of that West Philippine Sea news. So, it is now at 1488 and it gained 3.78 points or 34.05%. Yan o, ang tagal-tagal niya nagko-consolidate. The consolidation started in May 2020, just this May, and it continued to consolidate until today when it surged 34.05%. It had its highest price at 16.64. Tingnan natin yung intraday. In the first 5 minutes, the stock went up, but its highest was just 12.46, opened at 11.52. But in the following minute, the stock surged from 12.28, it went as high as 16. And then it started to consolidate until it settled to 14.88. Okay, let's take a look at PXP. Ito yung company ni Mr. Pangilinan. The previous close was, hindi mo kasi makita kasi it's just a line here eh. It was 7.72. Pero nag-surge siya to 11.58, prompting the exchange to stop the trading. Because if the increase in the price, decrease or decline in the price reaches 50%, the exchange automatically stops the trading until the following day. So you cannot trade more than 50% of the price, up or down. So tingnan natin yung bid and offer. Nasa bids lang siya, walang sellers. Okay, there are no sellers of the stock, puro buyer siya. And because of the news in the West Philippine Sea, itong dalawang ito, PNX and PXP, surged. So if this continues, then I expect the stock to move higher. No? Kasi 50 lang yung cap mo for the day, which is what happened to Felix Petroleum. Okay, let's take a look now at ATN. ATN earlier had news. Ito, matagal din ito nagko-consolidate eh. Yan, matagal siyang nagko-consolidate since July of this year. Ngayon lang siya tumaas. And the gain today was 13.51%. There was a gap up actually. Kapareho nung PNX at saka PXP. Nagkaroon siya ng gap up. Pero lang siya eh, nag-increase, tapos nag-decline, and then nag-settle ulit. Tingnan natin ngayon intraday. So dito, nagkaroon siya ng gap up, nag-increase, nag-decline, and then nag-consolidate na lang siya sa 0.84. So the previous close was, nasa 0.71 eh. And then, nag-start siya dito at 0.57, no? 0.57. So actually, if you will draw a channel, ito yung madodraw natin channel eh. Yan yung channel niya. Tapos ito na yung gap up. Ito na yung nag-surge yung volume niya. Okay. Tingin ko dyan is magko-consolidate lang yan until ma-fill up yung gap, which may occur anytime in the future. So, tingnan natin si MAC. MAC, meron din siyang gap up at nag-surge siya to 7.39 points. Mukhang breakout siya. It's the largest increase in the past month, I think. Kasi ito na yung largest, September 21. It's more than 3 weeks or almost a month. So I suppose this is a breakout. Kasi ang laki ng volume niya. Although there was net foreign selling. So if you'll notice, our indicator, the EMA20, is right under the candlestick. Okay, now if the surge continues because of the volume, then it may move the price higher. Otherwise, it may just move between the support and resistance, which I see, the resistance I see at 505 and the support at 4.76. Then the last stock that we will review will be C. C just follows the structure of Dito because this is also a Dennis Uy company, but there was net foreign buying on the stock. So I expect the stock to move sideways with support at 590 and resistance at 580. Yan po ang ating report sa stock market, October 19, 2020. Ito po si Benji Chudoro, laging nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. See you again in the next episode at maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik.